Okay, so yesterday we worked with subtraction on a hundreds chart, and that looked really familiar to you, I'm sure. We just did the opposite direction. Today we're going to do topic 5-2, and this is probably going to look familiar to you too. We're just going to do subtraction with it.
Find 68 minus 23. Let's use an open number line and count back. First, place 68 on the line.
Now, did you notice where they put it? They didn't put it down here because we're not adding, we're not going to get bigger. They put it over here because we need room to get smaller. That's important.
Here is one way to subtract 23 from 68. 23 is 2 tens and 3 ones. So count back 2 tens from 68. 58, 48.
Again, counting backwards is always harder than counting forwards for some reason. You have to think smaller in your head. So we're going to take away a 10 each time. So instead of a 6, it's a 5. Instead of a 5, it's a 4.
Then count back 3 ones from 48. 47, 46, 45. How can you tell that 23 has been subtracted from 68 by looking at the number line?
Well, we went backwards, didn't we? We went to smaller numbers. 45 is smaller than 68. So that's how we know we're subtracting.
You can tell that 23 has been subtracted from 68 because minus 10, minus 10, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1 means subtracting 2 tens and 3 ones, or 23. Which part of the number line shows the difference of 68 minus 23?
Select your answer.
So the difference is the answer to this question. So 68 is not the difference. 68 was the big number we started with, right? We moved backwards to find our difference. So 45 is our difference.
The difference of 68 minus 23 is 45.
Here is another way.
You can subtract 68 minus 20 is equal to 48. Then 48 minus 3 is equal to 45. So 68 minus 23 is equal to 45. How is this way of finding the difference different from the first way, when there were 2 jumps of 10 and 3 jumps of 1? Do you get the same answer both ways?
Yeah, we got 45 both ways. They just put the two tens together, right? And made one big jump of 20. And instead of counting 1, 2, 3, they just did 8 take away 3 equals 5. So it was just faster.
In the second way, the first jump is bigger. It shows counting back by 2 tens, or 20, to get to 48. The second jump shows counting back 3 ones. You get the same answer, 45, both ways. You can check your subtraction by adding 45 plus 23 is equal to 68.
Okay, let's go to the book. To lesson 5-2. Alrighty. Jeremy had 56 bug stickers. He gave 24 stickers to Eric. So if he gave them to Eric, he's getting rid of them. We're taking them away at subtraction. How many bug stickers does Jeremy have left? Use the open number line to show your work. All right, let me get a pen. We are going to start with our how many he started with, which was 56. Now remember, we want to work backwards. So we've got to put our big number here at this end of the number line so that we have room to move backwards, right? We're going to look at tens first. How many tens did he give to Eric? 2 tens. So we're going to do 1 jump of 10, 2 jumps of 10. Now help me think this out. You've got 5 in the tens place. If I take one 10 away, how many do I have? 46. All right, now we have a 4 in the tens place. If I take one more 10 away, what do I have? 4 take away 1 is 3, 36. All right, now we're going to look at the ones place. So how many do we have to take away in the ones place here? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we're just going to count backwards. 36, 35, 34, 33, 32. Now I want you to notice what number changed. Did the tens change? Nope, because now we're taking away 1. So the only number changing is the ones number, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. So down here, we started with 56. We subtracted 24, and the difference was 32. Okay? Oops, with a tail. 32 with a tail. All right, here's what she did to show you both ways. How can the open number line help you keep track as you count back? Well, it lets you write on it and make jumps and write the amount you're taking away so that you know where you're at, right? You don't lose your place. All right, so this one was 28. They went back 1 10, 2 10s, and then they did one big jump for 4 ones. You can do 1, 2, 3, 4 if it helps you, okay? You have an open number line here to try it out on. Please make sure you're always putting your big number when you're doing subtraction at this end. It's very different than what we normally do, folks. But when you see a subtraction sign, you've got to start here and work your way backwards. We're going this way, right? So I want you to try this problem. You're going to go back 3 10s and 5 1s and see what your answer is. And then you've got about 5 of them to do here. And probably a couple of story problems that are subtraction. And they even made you little number lines, okay? So this one wants you to show both ways, where you do like 2 10s, like 10, 20, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they don't want you to show the way where you just make one jump, 20, and then 5, okay? One jump for 10s, one jump for 1s. So try that. And then you're going to go into Savas and do your practice buddy and quick check, and you will be done with 5-2.